Business owners, what do you do when your to-do list is too long? That's what we're going to discuss today on episode 490 of our 333. Business owners, solopreneurs, we have been on a 2-week discussion about being productive. I think being productive as a business owner is probably the most important thing that you could do. So what do you do when your to-do list is too long? You need to break it up, but how do you decide which parts are what? Well, believe it or not, a wonderful president, President Eisenhower, came up with this Eisenhower Matrix, and that's what we're going to discuss today. We're going to talk about the do, the decide, and the delegate, 3 elements of his Eisenhower Matrix. Now, if you're not familiar with this, President Eisenhower used to group things in what's important and what's urgent. And if you write those down in like a tic-tac-toe, you'll find quadrants. You'll have things that are important and urgent, which we call do, important and not urgent, which we're going to decide about, and not important and urgent. Now, you could also say that there's not important and not urgent, but we're not even going to do those. We're just going to delete those. So let's start this out. Business tip number 1. What do I do now? The items on your list that are both important and urgent are things that you're going to do today, right now, and you're going to do them. These will be your task, right? If you wrote them down on your list and they are both urgent and important, that's what you're going to do today. Business tip number 2, what about that next group? That next group that is important but isn't urgent. What you're going to do there is you're going to decide to do those later. You're going to pull out your calendar. You're still going to do them, but you're not going to do them today. You're going to mark out and block out some times on your Google Calendar or your calendar, and you're going to do them on another day. Business tip number 3, what about those things that are not important, but they are still urgent? Okay, if you have a team or staff, you are going to delegate those items out. Those will be things that will still be done today, hopefully, but they're not going to be done by you. They're not that important that you need to do them, but they still are urgent and they need to be farmed out to your staff. Now, that leads that last category, but you know this is a 333. If it's not important and it's not urgent, you're not going to do it. You're just going to let it go. You're going to delete it. Too many times, business owners, we get caught up in so much busy work that doesn't move the bottom line, doesn't move the needle, doesn't improve your business or go towards your goals, and you just need to flat delete those out. So in review, we're going to do, we're going to decide, and we're going to delegate using the Eisenhower Matrix when we get in trouble with having too many things on our to-do list. That's what I'm learning today. Anything I learn, I throw over the fence to you because I want you guys to be awesome and productive and go back to sleep.